She went in there loaded up with drugs into a hostile territory where they're very vigilant about drugs. They don't like drugs. And she got caught. And now we're supposed to get her out. And she makes a lot of money, I guess. But we're supposed to get her out for a absolute killer. And he's going to get a free card. And we're going to get her.
But it certainly doesn't seem like a very good trade, does it?
It certainly doesn't seem like a very good trade, does it? He's an absolute one of the worst in the world, and he's going to be given his freedom because a potentially spoiled person goes into Russia loaded up with drugs.
A potentially spoiled person loaded up with drugs. Huh. He just described 40% of this panel. That's 2 out of 5, Kat. But good thing they never put up with that in a gentleman's game like golf. But I don't care who you are. In America, we don't let spoiled people on drugs get away with anything. Yeah, applause. I can't get enough of that. Cory, I know you play golf. You can talk about this outrage about the golf tournament, or you can talk about Brittany Griner. Should the trade happen, take your pick. Do both.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and hit both. Can we just point out the fact that at least President Trump can hit a 300-yard drive while Joe Biden can't ride a bicycle? And let me just tell you, as far as... Thank you. But, I mean, in all honesty, I mean, if you think about Brittany Griner, she's like the Bo Bergdahl of the WNBA. I mean, she's literally gone over, protested America, talked about how horrible America is. Now she's begging America to come bail her out. And look, I know about rescues. You know, as you know, I conducted the very first successful rescue of Americans out of Afghanistan. We rescued a mother and 3 children who was grateful to be part of America. This is a woman who literally doesn't respect our flag, doesn't respect our national anthem, but yet wants us to bail her out. And in return for her mistakes, we now have to release someone who is a legitimate criminal and a murderer. So, again, I just think it's ridiculous.
What about the other dude, Whalen? I mean, he was a Marine, and he's kind of part of the deal, I guess. I mean, I'm assuming. So I guess
we'll
the thing is, if you start deciding on their political beliefs, they're still Americans. I get it, though. I know what you mean. It is. It's
look,
a Bo Bergdahl
I'm all for it,
redux.
no American left behind. That is just the bottom line, and that's been my ethos, always. But at the end of the day, though, they have to take some accountability for their actions. And the fact is that she literally has done nothing but trash America, and now all of a sudden she wants to get help from the Americans. And can I just go back to the fact that Joe Biden can't ride a bicycle?
Neither can I, though. Kat, you said to me before the show started, I need to talk about golf.
That does sound like something I would say.
Exactly. I refuse to listen to anybody who's upset about this who aren't upset about NBA in China. I mean, we've completely allowed that to just happen.
Yeah, or for people to be confused by it. Like, why is this happening? Why are people... Well, because of money. The same reason with the NBA.
Yeah.
People, they have money. People will make whatever excuse they want. But the real reason is they want money. Even if you get last place here in this thing, you get a lot of money.
Really?
Yeah, I Googled it. That's what it
4 or
said.
5 million?
Yeah, see, you get
How
like
much?
a lot of dollars.
Oh, it's millions.
Even last place?
They make big dough.
Exactly.
Wow.
Drive for show and putt for dough.
Wow, I did not know that. What do you think, Jimmy?
I was disappointed when Trump was calling it a bad trade that he didn't say the Merchant of Death was a better shooter than Brittany Griner. It's very Trumpian.
That's a good line.
I know.
You groaned, audience, but maybe that line is too good for you.
Yeah, thank you. You deserve that. Kid, I love you guys. I feel, in a way, like, again, it is like a comeuppance for Brittany Griner because she was kneeling for the anthem and trashing the country. But she's in a bad spot because Biden thinks WNBA is a radio station in Delaware. He has no idea.
Like, you tweeted that joke.
Traffic and the weather on the ones. He's like, I don't understand. But I think the whole thing is so funny, like with the live golf and everything like that, because another comment Trump made is that they will probably merge with the PGA at some point because of what Kat said. which is the money. In the end, they all want the money. It was like gambling in sports. Remember when they were like, oh, no, gambling has no place in the NFL? Now, every segment of the NFL game, they're like, this down and distance brought to you by, you know.
Yeah,
you just
exactly. You just got to let it happen.
Thank you.
You know,
How come no one ever offers me any blood money? Hanging out with the wrong people.
Donating plasma is not blood, but you still get paid for it.
Dagan, why? I mean, is this all about the PGA wanting to be the monopoly? Is that kind of what it is?
It is. And Cory's over there bragging about being in Afghanistan. Well, I was working on a golf course selling booze at the same age. So take a seat, Mills.
Thank you for your service.
Yeah, thank you for your service.
Good job.
I'm a half veteran, I can say that.
Even broke asses playing golf tip well.
Yeah.
Texans.
There you go.
Personally, if I'm going to get my ass chapped by one of these countries, I'm kind of upset about China with the 1 million dead Americans from COVID.
Exactly.
And the roughly 6.5 million people around the globe who've lost their lives to the C virus. That being said, what it will take for folks to get upset about the NBA and the dealing in China is if Trump steps up and buys a stake in an NBA team.
Yes, exactly.
It's the only way they'd get angry.
Exactly. You're absolutely right. All right, we got to move on. Coming up, a teacher skips free apples for private sector shackles.